The conditions of the garment industry in Bangladesh are in general amongst the worst in the world. Despite a hike in the minimum wage in 2010, workers' wages start at 3,000 taka a month, just $36. This wage falls significantly short of an acceptable living wage that is enough to provide basic necessities such as food, clean water, accommodation, health and education. Trade unionists calculate a living wage to be at least 5,000 taka, yet even this total would hardly liberate these workers, who, for the most, live in tiny dilapidated structures in Dhaka's sprawling slums. Lovecraft Garments is a factory that has recently supplied Gap and Nygaard. We arranged to meet with several Lovecraft workers at their home. They gave us an insight into the conditions in which they are forced to live, and revealed that the factory is breaking several labour laws.
Which garment factory do they? Lovecraft Garments, okay. How many people live in this room?
10.
And how many hours do they work in a normal week?
10 hours.
So when they do overtime, they work
13 to 12 hours.
12 to 13 hours, okay. And do they choose to do overtime or do...
It's a rule. If they have overtime, you need to work overtime.
Yeah, if they say they have to work overtime, then they need to work overtime.
Bangladeshi labour law states that a working day should be no longer than 8 hours, with an optional 2 hours of paid overtime.
How much they get paid a month?
4,000.
4,000.
On this wage of $50, the workers cannot provide for themselves, and therefore lodge with their uncle. Their family of 10 can afford one small room in which to cook, sleep and live, taking turns in the single bed. A street of a dozen such families share one toilet and water supply. The workers were confused when we asked about holiday entitlements. Apparently they're offered compensation for not taking any time off work. Although this extra income is appreciated by the impoverished workers, the practice is illegal and leads to exhaustion. The factory offers half the legal requirement of maternity leave, just 8 weeks. The workers are therefore forced to work gruelling hours at the latter stages of pregnancy, endangering the health of both mother and child. The factory also provides no childcare, despite the fact that it is a legal requirement.
And at Love Garments, is there childcare?
No.
No, there's no childcare.